Yo, it's your boy Jen. On today's video, we have the ICHINOSE Family Daily since chapter 22. And yeah, we have Tsubasa's grandma who just pushed him off a cliff. And we're gonna see what happens there. And yeah, and then it looks like Tsubasa wakes up in the hospital again. And it seems like the whole day has restarted yet again. And this time Tsubasa, he just straight up runs in his room and just locks himself there. And the grandpa was the one who was just, he was curious to see like what made him get so scared, is like just to lock himself in the room. Like something happened in Fukui and he wants to know what. And yeah, Tsubasa was acting like he didn't want to talk about it. He was just really scared. And like, what if things happen the way they are? And like, he's saying that he's the one who causes the loops, and he just didn't know what to do. And it was very, very complicated. So the grandpa, he does something very repetitive, and that is he made him food, and he told him that to get your act together. And Tsubasa was saying like you said this already, and the grandpa was like, no, I didn't. So we're gonna see what happens with that later on. But yeah, Tsubasa was very confused, so we found out what he wanted to know, and that was he wanted to learn about what Alzheimer's disease was. And yeah, there's like a lot of things I didn't know about that stuff, like it makes you forget how to spell, how to write, and you know, basic memories things. And it's also, you sometimes say the same things over and over again, and there's no cure. And yeah, Tsubasa was starting to cry. He was starting to say grandma, just, and I guess that he thinks that she has Alzheimer's disease. And yeah, we actually get to see the grandma, and she actually wanted Tsubasa to not to remember anything. And yeah, they wanted to go back to Fukui just to see what was really going on in there. And Tsubasa goes to like grandpa's room, and he actually starts to look at his notes. And we kind of find out that his writing has not been really great, and he's been misspelling some words wrong, like he spelled proof wrong with like one O when it's two O's. And he was writing down the same things over and over so he doesn't forget it. And yeah, in the last time, remember, Tsubasa was eating like the same kind of food, and he was saying the same things over and over if you actually look at the details. And it wasn't just because it was a loop. And it turns out that the grandpa was the one who had Alzheimer's disease, not the grandma. And it turns out that the grandma wants to like stay in his dream and just stay in like a happy family, because in the real world he's probably like very much suffering from Alzheimer's disease. And it's pretty sad, honestly. Oh, that disease is pretty bad. Anyone facing that kind of disease will probably relate to this manga the most. And yeah, guys, that is the end of the chapter with I guess big story is that the grandpa was the one who had Alzheimer's disease. And I guess the way this manga is going to end is that Tsubasa has to accept that every family member has like their own kind of dark secret or their own kind of problem, and he has to accept it all. And that's when he's gonna wake up and be with his real family. And yeah, that's pretty like a good solid ending for this manga. So I feel that's the way they're gonna end it. I don't think there's gonna be any crazy surprise, because this whole manga has been like a crazy like story. Like we find out so much about every character. I guess we still don't know what Sota is. I'm guessing he's like his subconsciousness is still my thought or theory. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. And did you see that the grandpa was the one who had Alzheimer's disease? I'm sure if you pay attention to all the details, you would have made him. They probably put some in there, maybe. So yeah, guys, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.